Assalamu alaikum. Hi guys. Have you ever tried this kind of recipe, which is fried meat pie? So on today's episode, I'm going to make meat pie but fry one. I'm going to fry it instead of using an oven. So therefore, people who does not have an oven and also want to make meat pie, but because they don't have oven, they're feeling like, oh, they can't make meat pie. So here's for you, so you can make your meat pie even without an oven, and it will be so good and so delicious. So you people should follow me and see how I'm going to make this recipe. Hope you follow me. Firstly, I'm starting by adding my 1 tablespoon of baking powder. As you can see, here's 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So you add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So here I'm adding a half small spoon of salt, a half spoon of salt, small spoon of salt, as you can see. So here I'm adding my salt, and then it goes by adding 1 tablespoon of sugar. 2 tablespoons of sugar. So then you mix everything. After I mix it, then I'm going by adding my butter. Here's my butter. So you add your butter. Here's my butter. So I'm adding in my butter to mix everything. So you mix everything. So this sugar I adding is an optional. So if you like, you can add sugar. Me, I just like to add this sugar to it because I want that taste. So if you like, you can add sugar. If you like, you can't. So here we have finished mixing our flour, our ingredients. So you start by mixing your flour and make your dough. So you try to use cold water. So you use cold water. So you use cold water to mix it. So let's mix our dough. So you start by making your dough like this. You people will be thinking, which kind of meat pie I'm going to make with sugar? Believe me, it is so yummy. I just like to add sugar to mine. So it is an optional, as you like, it is an optional. So me, I like to use sugar, a little bit of sugar, so that it can bring out that delicious taste that's yummy. So that's how I want it. So, and also I'm using fish to make my own. So I think I should be calling it fish pie, not instead of meat pie. So when doing yours, you use meat so that it can become meat pie. So me, I can say instead I'm making fish pie, but the process is still the same. So that is why I call it meat pie in the first place, because that is the same process. So except of those optional ingredients that I added in, which is optional. Like I told you, it depends on your choice. So that is how I like my own. So you make your dough like this. So after you make your dough like this, you make it like this. So you keep it in a fridge for some time, or in a cool place. If you don't have a fridge, so make sure you keep it in a cool place. So let's go and prepare our fillings. So I'm putting my pan on a fire already. I'm setting it on a fire. I already added my oil. As you can see, I add small amounts of oil. So I'm starting by adding all my ingredients which I'm using for my fillings. So first of all, I'm starting by adding an onion. here's my onion. So I'm adding in my onion first. So I'm going by adding my carrots. Like I told you earlier, I like to use carrots, cabbage, all these vegetables in my fillings. I just like to use only them in my fillings. I don't really like to use pepper when preparing my fillings. I usually like to use this instead of adding pepper. So I don't use pepper. I don't normally use pepper for my fillings. So after adding those ingredients, then I'm going by adding my fish. Here's my fish. I already mashed it already. So I'm adding in my fish. Like I told you earlier, I'm using fish for my own meat pie, or let me say fish pie. So I'm making fish pie. So I'm adding in my seasoning. Here's my seasoning. So I'm adding in my seasoning. So after adding my seasoning, then I'll go by adding my curry. So here I'm adding curry to it too. So after adding all this, I'll add a little amount of water. Amount of water so that this can be well cooked. So after adding in a small amount of water, then you cover it and let it cook a little. Let's give it like 2 minutes. So let's check our fillings. As you can see, our fillings is already done already. So back to our dough. Here's our dough. So here's our dough. So you spread it. So you spread it like this. So after spreading your dough, then I'm using this to get my shape. As you can see, I'm getting my shape. So I'm using this one to get my shape. So I'm pressing it very well so that I can get my shape. So as you can see, here's my shape. So after getting my shape, then you fold it. Then you fold it to have your shape like you see it. Then so you stitch it like this. After you stitch your, so here is so here it is. We are done folding our meat pie, or let me say fish pie. So let's go and fry it. So our oil has been hot already. So I'm starting by dipping in my fish pie, like I said earlier. So I'm starting by frying my fish pie. So you deep fry it. So here is our meat pie. I'm removing the first parts of our meat pie. Our fish or meat pie is ready. As you can see, it has turned out so yummy. Hope you like, share and comment. See you in my next episode. Bye.